Did I mention my wife bought me a Jeep?
Oh yeah.
Ooh. Hey, Joe Gilder here from Home Studio Corner. Today I'm going to prove to you why you desperately need dumb ideas in your studio. Your music depends on it. Here's the problem. We're just too timid. Nobody wants to look stupid. Nobody wants to put out a bad idea. So we hold most of our ideas inside and only put out the ones we think are the best, the ones we think will be accepted, the safe ideas. The result? Our music tends to sound as timid as we are. Now, the solution to the problem isn't to come up with better ideas. It isn't to really focus on your idea-making machine so that you only spit out good ideas. The solution is to just spit out all the ideas. And the good ones will come along with the bad ones. Sometimes the dumb ideas are the best ideas. You just need to throw them out there so a few other people can say, hey, that's cool, let's try that. Let the ideas flow. Make it clear to everyone in the room, even if it's just you, that all ideas are welcome. And everyone in the room has the right to come up with ideas and to veto ideas. I've got 3 real-world examples where some dumb idea ended up making it onto the final project and made it better. Example number 1 is a song called You Don't Know from my album Better This Way. It features me on guitars and vocals, Tim Horsley on drums, and Joel Bazaire on bass. We tracked drums, bass, and guitar at the same time on a tracking session at my studio. This was a few houses ago. So the way the song goes, it starts off with this little simple riff, bum-up, bum-up, bum-bum, bum-bum, and that kind of permeates the entire song. But then the end of the song, everything goes chill and ambient, and it's me and Whitney Winkler actually singing the background vocals, singing, You Don't Know, and it feels like you're swimming. And the idea on the chart itself, I'm pretty sure it said, just that's the end of the song. It's just gonna kind of be this big ambient thing, and then it'll end with me saying, what it's like, end of song. Well, what actually happened, and I don't know if this was intentional or not, I'll have to ask him, but Joel, the bass player, when I sang, what it's like, he goes, boom, boom. I'm sitting over there with my guitar. I thought it was funny that he came in. He wasn't supposed to. That was supposed to be the end of the song. But then I come in and I go, blum, 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 blum. And then Tim on drums, he's like, well, I want to play too. And he goes, and we just ad-libbed, improvised this little outro section that was super short and was completely unexpected, but it worked super well. As soon as we got done, we all cracked up because we thought, that's it. That needs to make it into the final version of the song.
You don't know what it's like.
Dumb idea, example number 2 on my song Fighter. Same players, Joel and Tim. We were in a different studio recording, and in just 2 days we recorded the entire EP. So on the first day we had done drums and bass, and I was recording some overdub electric guitars. I was trying to play, just going in out of the bridge into the final chorus, I was trying to play this little delay thing, kind of a lead part, and I kept messing it up. And it got to one point where I started playing it and I messed it up, and in anger I just went on the guitar. Just strummed out really angry for like a bar and then stopped. So the engineer stopped playback, and then Tim, the drummer, was on his phone, looked up and said, hey, what was that? And I said, I just made a mistake and got really mad. He goes, do that again, that was really cool. And he was referring to that just this really raucous, out of control, almost not even in pitch with the song. I just had like 1 or 2 notes even sounding when I did that because my hand was just there being angry. But I found a spot to hold on the neck, and then I just said, hit record right now. And I went through and just with the effects that were on the pedal board, I just went through just playing angry for this final chorus of the song. Then went back and doubled it again. And it added this extra layer of really fun guitars to the end of the song that I would have never done had I not gotten angry, beat on the guitar in anger, and then Tim looks up and says, hey, that's a cool idea. It wasn't even an idea, it was just a dumb thing that I did. He liked it, we tried it, it made it on the final version.
And I never was much of a fighter. Life is one, then maybe I'm doing this thing right.
Final example, Whitney Winkler. I produced an EP for her earlier this year called Songs by Night, and she came in for a 2-day session. It was supposed to be a very chill, acoustic, folky EP, but she kept mentioning that she wanted to have some synths on there, and I was thinking, I don't know how that's gonna fit. So I set up my keyboard rig with MainStage, and after we would get the basic tracks recorded, I would just start goofing around, just pulling up just some random synth patches and just playing them for just a second or so and then moving to the next one. Mostly just to give us a break from recording, laugh a little bit, and just have fun and then get back to work. But I was also doing it because I was thinking, these sound really dumb, but I want to see her reaction. So I'd do it jokingly and then see what she would say. And she'd say, haha, that's hilarious, or oh, that's awful. But then I would do one and she would go, that could be really cool. And so we'd play around with that sound, or we'd find another one similar to it, or we'd go through several more and then come back to that first sound, and we would say, okay, let's just see what that sounds like. It's dumb, it's a synth, and this is just all acoustic guitars over here, but it might work. And on several songs on that EP, we did that and ended up introducing these different synths that almost sound like a pop, EDM synth part that's put into a folk song. Doesn't seem like it would work, but it worked really well. One of those was this very syncopated rhythmic synth. And so I set the tempo to the tempo of the song and played it during one of the verses, and it added this sort of thing that really worked.
Hold fast until I come, till I
But then for the chorus, I played the exact same patch, but I doubled the tempo, and it changed how fast it was playing. And so instead of going blam, 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 it went this really fast sounding synth for the chorus. Totally added this new cool element, almost like a David Gray sort of vibe, that really worked for the song.
hold fast until I come, till I come.
I could keep going, but hopefully I've made my point. You see what I mean? Dumb ideas are at the bedrock of so much of your favorite music. Happy accidents, mistakes, all these things that end up going into the music that you love. You probably know of a lot of them, but there's probably a lot you don't even realize that was never supposed to be there. Somebody was goofing around and it made it onto the final record and even made it what it is today. You know what's another dumb idea? Starting a YouTube channel and then trying to create a bunch of videos and give away a bunch of free stuff like my recording cheat sheet for free. And then even selling a few courses to the people who sign up who really want to dive in deep. What a dumb idea. That's turned out to be this really cool thing I've gotten to be a part of. If you want that free recording cheat sheet, by the way, there's a link at the bottom, recordingcheatsheet.com. Go check it out, 100% free. You never have to buy anything, but if you do, I'm guessing you're gonna love it. All right, that's it for me for today. Your homework. Go come up with some dumb ideas. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.
You are daughters and sons, may you carry the travel.